So here's my thought. I'm thinking what I want to do is put together maybe 2 or 3 workable, tried and true wedding timelines or wedding outlines where it starts at this time, it ends at this time. And you do this and this and this and this. And those are what I offer my clients. And anything other than that, I charge at least $1,000 or more. And I'll tell you why. So living in Wisconsin, our summers are relatively short. We've got 3 solid months that are almost guaranteed decent. Almost. June, July, and August. Those are good months. And, like September is a crapshoot. October definitely is a crapshoot. As is May. So time is precious. And I haven't done a lot of weddings this year because I've been doing club stuff. But I do have weddings coming up this month. I have one this week. I have one the week following that. I've got one at the beginning of October. And they all have one thing in common. They have been total time vampires for at least the last month in planning, in phone calls, in meetings. They're all custom. And that's what we're spending most of our time doing is working out these logistics. Where it can't just be this thing that works. It's got to be this other thing that they've imagined and you have to make it work. That's custom stuff. It's emails, it's text messages, it's Zoom conferences, it's phone conferences. And like I said, that's just timeline creation. That's just putting together kind of the outline for the wedding and looking at the times and say, you know what, you've only allowed 2 minutes for this thing that's going to take at least 15 minutes to happen. It's not going to work. We've got to change this. Oh, well, how are we going to do that? Well, how about like this? Well, let's think about it. I didn't have anything this weekend, and I intentionally just blew everything weddings off this weekend. I'm not taking any calls, not thinking about anything. This was Saturday night with one of my kids and one of my neighbors. And I have adult children who want to spend time with me. That's pretty cool. If you have teenagers who want to spend time with you, that's cool. If you've got married kids who would rather hang out with you than anybody else in their life, that's real special. I should always have time for them, and I don't. Because the wedding stuff is all consuming. This is Sunday with my friend Art, who, by the way, just did his last gig. Fantastic quinceañera DJ. Quinceañeras can be harder than weddings. He did them for years. Incredibly good at them. Did the high-end stuff. But they're getting so convoluted that he's like, I'm done, dude. I got a boat. I got a family. This is how I'm spending my time. Not in this constant quinceañera prep and out doing quinceañeras on Saturdays when I could have my boat out. I got to streamline this somehow. And I'm thinking maybe that's the way to go. When somebody contacts me, I think what I'm going to say is, look, this is who I am. I'm the guy who does this, this, or this. And if you're cool with this, this is your price. If you want anything other than that, I can absolutely do it. But this is your price. I don't know if it would discourage people or make me more money. I hope it discourages people. I'm not hot for money. I'm into other things. The money, whatever. I'll never be rich. I'll always kind of be struggling a little bit, and that's okay. I'd rather do that and have fun and have some joy in my life than money in the bank. That's just me. So, it's a thought. My friend Dave, Wavy Davy, he doesn't want to do anything more than a 4-hour wedding anymore. And he's told clients, I'm a 4-hour wedding, and if you don't want that, you got to call somebody else. And he does 4-hour weddings. People say, oh yeah, that's cool, we'll do that. Simple. Otherwise, he's doing other things. He's doing a lot of schools. He loves schools. I don't like them, but he loves them. And he's got a lot of schools on his books. The weddings are just becoming way too convoluted. It's becoming the norm. And like I said, by design, I haven't done a lot of them. The club has been fantastic. And starting soon, I'm going to be the Friday night guy at the club. So that doesn't really interfere with anything because there's no prep for the club, really. You show up and you do it. I don't even think about the club until a couple hours before I have to go to it. So I've got all week to do what I want. It's a Friday night. I do it. And I've got Saturday and Sunday to spend with my family, which is what I should be doing, you know? Got stuff coming up this week. I've got a special event at Safe House on Thursday, and I got a wedding in Illinois that's very unusual. Stay tuned for that on Sunday. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.